Hello, my friends. My name is DadCraft73, and welcome back to another episode from our 1.16.5 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. Man, we're up here in the sky, taking care of business every day in every way. That is for sure and for certain. Hey, listen, we got to do big stuff today. I think we got a couple things to do. First of all, I spent a little bit of time off camera busting up a whole bunch of dust. We have 1798. I think that's like, I don't know, 10 or 12 stacks, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood. I have a little bit more I'm going to bust up. I did make myself some diamond wand, diamond hammer, just to speed up the process a little bit. But man, I've been taking care of business. I haven't really made any progress. I want to save that for camera if we possibly can. But I do want to take you up here and show you a little bit of craziness happening up here on our grass block. Look at all these passive mobs we got to spawn. There's cows and pigs, different color cows. There's some chickens and eggs laying up here. We've got sheep. Oh man, we got all the things. I'm just going to leave them be up here. They're all right. This is our bone meal factory. So we're going to do a little bit of sieving so we can... I have a couple things I'd like to do today. One is I think we're going to have to start Botania, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But for now, I want to sieve. I'm going to knock out the rest of this gravel that I've got, turn it into dust, and then sieve the dust. And the reason behind that is if we take a look here, dust, and we look at our uses, right, from a sieve, and we can pretend like we've got one of these. We get skystone. We're not ready for applied energistics yet. That's a way down the road. Gunpowder, but we do get redstone, which is something we are going to need. We get fluix dust, which is something we're going to need down the road. Some of this stuff, I don't know what it is. Nether quartz dust. We don't need any of that stuff. Blaze powder would be handy. Glowstone dust. All of those things are going to be handy. So we're definitely going to be grinding out a little bit of dust today. I'm going to work on that off camera. You guys don't need to be hanging around when I do that. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, I got cows and all kinds of stuff rolling around over here. I just went ahead and extended this little walkway. I guess that's where they're coming from. I don't need any more passive animals. But this is where our Botania area is going to be, at least to start with. We might have to end up making it a little bit bigger. But I think this is going to be able to get us what we need. Essentially, we've just made another platform just like that, but one that extends all the way around the edge. I think that makes sense. I think what we're going to do... now that I look at this, I don't love it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make this like a big square. Does that make sense? Yeah. Well, whatever. I need to spend some time waiting for grass to grow anyway. But I want to do a little bit of Botania stuff with you guys. We're going to start it over there where that little bit of grass is. Let's see what we need to make. So if we know anything about Botania whatsoever, the first thing we need to make, well, it's a toss-up. Well, no, I guess it's not a toss-up. The first thing we need to make is a petal apothecary. So we might as well get that done ASAP. We also... need to take, let's just take all this. Let's make a couple buckets of water. We'll make ourselves an infinite water source up there on the hill. Hello? Like that? Yeah, make ourselves a couple buckets. That way we can have water, because we're going to need water for the petal apothecary. And we're not in a position at the moment to do any sort of automation. So, petal apothecary. Let's see what the story is there. So that's a black, or just a petal of some sort, which we have a ton of. Okay, let me see. Do I have any? Yeah, look at that. Boop, boop. Perfect. All right. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all this stuff. We need to have probably like probably in this corner, maybe. Okay, let's just grab ourselves whatever. One petal is perfectly fine. We also need a crafting bench up there, maybe. I don't really know if we do. We probably need to have one all over the place. All right, let's make ourselves a petal apothecary. There we go. Easy as pie. Okay. Now, we just need to figure out, let's grab a couple more blocks before we go up there, where we're going to put this thing, and then let's look up the recipe while we're here. Pure daisy, okay? So pure daisy is 4 whites, and that's it. Literally, that's it. Do you need a seed? I think you need a seed. Let's grab a couple seeds if we have them. One. Let's make 2 of these things. All right. Let's go grab ourselves 8 white petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. All right. And then let's put our petal apothecary right here, maybe. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's knock out these guys like so, maybe. Okay. And then we need... I never did. I meant to get more cobblestone. I didn't do it. All right, let's go over here and get... Let's use this. Just one piece is all we need. Please don't go down there, pigs. All right, now we have a spot for an infinite water source, which we're going to need for our petal apothecary. All right, and then we can just put this guy there. Okay, perfect. We're going to grab a bucket of water, and then we're going to go 1, 2. We can just right-click. Oh, did I plant that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we just need to throw in a seed. Like so, and we get ourselves a pure daisy. Pretty cool, right? And then we'll put more water in here, and we're just going to right click with an empty hand, and that puts all those 4 back in there, and then we can throw that in there, and now we have 2 pure daisies. Now the reason we need pure daisies is obviously, if you don't know, you're about to get an education, I guess. There's 2 pieces of material that we need. We are going to need some stone as well, aren't we? Okay, let's go ahead and smelt up some cobblestone, and we'll make the wood piece part, the wood part of this first. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a stack, and then we'll smelt that up. Do we have coal? Something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that could go in there, and we'll just start that working. Meanwhile, we'll do the wood components. Let's get ourselves a stack of wood. Head back up here, and then we're gonna put our pure daisy down. We'll put it down right there, like so, and then we're going to put the other one right there. Okay. And then we just ring this with wood like that. This episode is also known as How to Play Botania. Maybe you don't know. I don't know. All right. Can we take a look at our quests? Do we have like a Botania quest? What's the first thing that wants us to do? Okay. Yeah, we did this. Okay. Oh, and we're going to get the Lexica Botania. That's pretty cool. All right, flower pouch. Yeah, I guess we can make one of those maybe. And we need to have, I guess, all of the different 1-level mystical flowers. Okay. I mean, we don't really need to worry about it too much. It wants us to make all of these different things. Kekimerus, it's a cake-eating flower. Gormarillus is like a food-eating flower. Yeah. Okay. So once you put wood around this pure daisy like this, you can see it's all sparkling around. And then here in a minute, it's all going to get converted into something called living wood, which is one of the main sort of items. So petals is the number 1 item for Botania, and then the second item is this living wood. And then the third item, which I'm going to make an axe real quick, 1, 2, 3, is something called living rock, which is made in the exact same way. 1, 2. I like these tools. I wish they had those in like vanilla Minecraft. That's cool. That'd be something else to do with emerald. Maybe just a little bit better durability than... Oh, that'd be cool. Anyway, we can vein mine all this stuff. There we go. Now we have living wood. All right, and living wood is used to make the majority of the things that we need in this mod pack. So that's kind of cool. And then we can go over here. Do we have 16? That's 11. That'll be enough to get started. And then I'll just show you how to make the living stone or living rock, or I guess it's stone. Hi. You're going to have to move. This is not where you want to be. This should be a cow-free zone. Let's put those in there like that. And then this is going to sparkle and turn into living rock. We just need to get the other pieces there so we can do a total of 16 of those. Okay? All right. Now, let me look at our quest. Oh, okay. We got a thing. All right. Let's look at our quest. So it wants us to make a flower pouch. How do we make that? We need a little bit of wool and a petal, right, of some sort. Okay. Let's follow the quests. Flower pouches are kind of cool. We have to be a little bit careful, though. Use orange again. Why not? Let's get a little bit of string. We'll make a couple pieces of wool. We'll make this flower patch, and then we're going to be in good shape. Okay. So we'll make wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. Flower pouch, like so. Bang. All right, and the flower pouch. Why do I keep messing up words in this series? Messages and patch. This is a pouch, but I'm having some trouble. So flower pouch allows us to hold a whole bunch of Botania flowers when we're carrying them around. We don't really need it, but whatever. And then I guess it wants us to make one of each of the low-level mystical flowers. All right, so the only problem with that is that's going to require us to... How much is in there? 147. We can make more. Do we want to use another stack of this? We got to be a little careful. Now, the problem that we have with this mess... okay. We don't even need that much, do we? Actually, let's make some floral fertilizer. So you know how like we can run and all the flowers grow instantly? Let me actually test something really quick before we get too crazy here. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's figure it out together. Why not? That's part of the fun of playing this crazy mod pack. All right, let's see. If we go and take one of these. Okay, we'll take two. That's fine. We'll put them in there, and we can like... All right, and what happens if I just break it like that? I get nothing. Okay. Hi, pig. Okay, so I can't get these. Okay, so what that means I have to do... Okay, get ready. This is going to be a little sketchy. I got to get my shears, and then I can't move. I can't crouch. I can't do anything crazy. We just have to be really careful here. Let's go get some of this, and we'll make some floral fertilizer. Okay, and then we convert this like that, and then we go like so, and then so, like so. Okay, let's sleep. Okay. A realistical, logical idealist. Okay, so here's what we want to do. Let's maybe go over here. Now we've got a little bit of grass growing, and we want to just listen. We want listen. We can't move, so we want to put this like this, right? And then we want to break these flowers like that, right? So we don't want to move and make these grow and have like any bone meal effects. Okay. Okay, we'll keep doing this because we need one of each of the flowers, which is not a big deal. I mean, we'll use them for just the quest, and it'll just help us move on down the road. So let me do this for a minute. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so if I had just been a little bit more patient and ground through all the different things, I would have got to this point anyway, but we're in good shape. We're going to have to go this way. It wants us to make some of these different flowers that do different things. We're not quite ready, I don't think. We're not ready to make all of this kind of stuff, but we'll come back to that at some point. But all of my living rock is done, and now I should be able to complete this quest, which is all of these things, right? So this line is all done. We do need to make a wand of the forest and a mana spreader and the runic altar. So what we're trying to get to in this episode, and we might, man, we're like rolling right along. We may have to make some different odds and ends, but I really want to get to here, the pity machine frame, because I would really like to automate, if possible, the production of our witch water. I got a plan. It's going to be amazing. You'll love it. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's see. So let's keep on rolling through some of these quests, these Botania quests. We need to make a wand of the forest. Let's see. We need a couple things. All right, let's go over here. I do want to... We're going to need just... Oh, by the way, what I did, all of those single high flowers, they're going to be like my insurance policy, I think. So I put all of those single high flowers that we need for our quest, and we have one of each type. There's a couple. One of them, we have like one mystical gray, and you know, some of the numbers are a little bit on the low side. But we at least have one of each side that we can keep forever, and then that, in case something happens where we make a mistake and use all of our petals or something like that, we can still kind of roll on. Okay, so I do want to bring with me up here, just so we have a crafting table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, make a crafting table just so we have it, because we have to craft a couple things, and I think most of the stuff that we need is going to be up here. Let's go ahead and take that away. We'll make our crafting table like so. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we need to make is the wand of the forest, which is like this. We need to make some of these guys, which are 2 living wood, like this. And we're going to need to use 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 of the living wood twigs. We're going to definitely need to make some more living wood. We might as well just keep it on. Okay. There we go. By the way, that can be on its side if it wants to. It's fine. Man, we got animals all over the place. And then we just need 2 twigs of any kind, or two petals of any sort. And then we should be able to go over here and then make our wand of the forest. Okay. There we go. And Wand of the Forest is sort of like the tool that we use for the rest of Botania. That's just how that works. Okay, let's take a look here at our quest. Now it wants us to make a mana spreader and a mana pool. We know how to do all of those different things. Let's first of all make a mana pool, which is just like a chest recipe or a minecart recipe, just like that. And I think we're going to take this guy. Let's see. So this whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so let's just go and we'll put it, it doesn't really matter where at the moment. We'll put it right there. Okay, that works. Now, the next thing we need is a mana spreader. We're also going to need probably a little bit of gold, I think, maybe. We'll see. By the way, I'm using orange just because I've got a bunch of them. I made a whole bunch of orange flowers. I was just messing around. Made a whole bunch of those. All right, let's take a look at mana spreader next. Okay, one of these. All right, we do need a gold ingot, which we don't have, and a little bit of living wood, which we just made a bunch more of. All right, let's go get our gold sorted out. Man, these animals are out of control. I don't know why I haven't wanted any, but, you know, we're going to need animals at least at some point. All right, let's grab some of that. We'll go over here. We'll convert all of this like so. Perfect. And we'll get that smelting up in there with a little bit of coal. Okay. All right. Let me get this stuff smelted up, and then I'll bring it back on the other side, and we'll set up our initial sort of mana production system, and maybe we could get all the way to the Runic altar today. That'd be pretty cool, I think, if we could get there. Anyway, I'll see you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so I've got all the stuff that we need. I've been farming up a little bit of this living wood. I got my gold smelted. I mean, there's still some over there in the smelter. I smelted up a little bit more iron to get some shears, and I farmed a whole bunch of petals while I was waiting for stuff to take care of business. So I think we're in pretty good shape. We can now make ourselves a mana spreader, and it's like this, I want to say, like that, and then just a, whoops. This can be just a gold ingot. And then any flower right there should give us a mana spreader. Okay? So now, if we take this mana spreader and we set it like right here, I guess, right? We take out our wand, we'll see that this mana spreader is bound or connected to this mana pool, which is exactly what we want. Now we just need to get some mana into that thing. Let's take a look and see what it told us to do here. Yeah. What is this? Fabulous mana pool? I don't even know what that means. Ooh, that's some fancy stuff. Okay. I don't know how to make that. Living rock plus Bifrost gas. Oh, okay. We'll get there in a minute. Oh, that's a ways down the road for us. But anyway, now that we have the mana pool, we have a mana spreader. We just now have to figure out which of these initial flowers are we going to make. So the Gormarillus uses food to generate mana. The endoflame burns stuff. The Rosa Arcana, I don't remember what it does. But we can't make it anyway because we can't make that yet. Let's see, what's the other one that it wants us to make potentially? And then the Kekimers. Kekimers eats cakes, which maybe we'll do down the road at some point. So I think the one that we're going to start with is the endoflame, which is certainly the easiest and which is what usually people make. Now, I've been really careful about building this setup in this order, right? Mana pool first, then mana spreader, because it automatically connects, and you don't have to do anything crazy. And then if we add flowers back here, they will automatically bind to the mana spreader, and then everything will be in really good shape. So let's get ourselves the flowers that we need to make, or the petals that we need to make an endoflame. Let's see. How many we want to make? Let's make 10. Maybe 10? Okay. And then, so we need, all right, so that means we're going to need, let's get all of our pieces parts here. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 20 of these. Okay, to make our endoflames. Pretty simple. And then we just need 20 seeds. That means we're going to have to get some wheat planted up there, I guess. We're going to be okay for now. We have a bunch of seeds already. Let's get those, and then we're going to need 10 total. And then we definitely want room for our bucket, and then an empty hand, okay? You'll see why that empty hand is important if you don't forget from when we made our pure daisy. So we go here like so. All right, so we're going to do one of these. We're just hitting Q to throw them in there, by the way. And then these guys, and then this. Okay? So there is our first endoflame. We're going to put it up here. So then we can go like this. Empty hand, seed. Okay? And then we can go like this. Empty hand, seed. Okay? And all we're doing we're just following the instructions on the screen. Right click with an empty hand to add back the last recipe. And then we just need to throw in a seed. Okay? So now we have 5 endoflames. We just need to build or make, do the other 2? I don't know. Just take a second. We might as well just do it together. We're almost done now. Empty hand. And like this. And then finally, this guy. And then this. Done. Okay, so there's our 10 endoflames, which is pretty awesome. And now, if we take these guys, and we'll do something like this. Doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 can go right there. And if we get our wand back out, you'll notice that all of these guys are all bound to this mana spreader right there, which is exactly what we want. Okay, now we just need something for them to eat, those endoflames. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go get ourselves, let's see, let's get one. Let's go like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 60 pieces of coal, because there's 10 endoflames up there. That means each one is going to have 6 pieces of coal to eat. And then, if we just take these guys and throw them there like that, you'll see all these endoflames will consume coal. See how they're all burning now? And they are going to generate mana, which will go into the mana spreader, which ultimately will get sent into the mana pool. Yes? Yes. So now, this is essentially the basis for everything else we're going to do from a Botania standpoint, because we've set up our initial Botania output. Now, there's all these different kinds of flowers. If you look in the Lexicana Botania, there's all different kinds of flowers. There's generating flora. So there's endoflames, which you just learned. There's the hydrangeas, which hydrangeas, they pick up water, or they use water. So these used to be really good, but not so much anymore. And then there's a whole bunch more that we haven't even got to. So maybe we'll get to some of those. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. But the cool thing about it is we are getting mana. Hello, sheep. And then you can see by clicking on it with the mana pool how much is in there. You can see it's not very much. We're not generating a ton, but thankfully we don't need too much. Okay, so let's take a look here now. The next thing, now that we've got a pool of mana and we're doing some stuff, the next thing we need to make is the runic altar, and then finally the pity machine frame. I pity the fool that don't make a machine frame. So the first thing we need to make is the runic altar. Runic altar. And let me see what the story is there. So this is living rock and a mana pearl or a mana diamond. So it doesn't matter if it's a pearl or a diamond. We just throw a diamond into this mana pool, and it kind of like converts it or changes it. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Listen, this is not... It's not places for you to stand. So if we mouse over by holding the item, right, we can see that we just drop it in there, and we get back a mana diamond, and then we can take our mana diamond. I don't know why all these animals are so impressed about what's going on around here. We can put that guy like so, and then we can go like that. Okay? Now, there's one thing we need to make, and that's another mana spreader, because we can't get the mana out of the mana pool and into the runic altar without having another like step in the chain. Okay, so we'll come over here a couple blocks, like maybe right there, and then we'll take our mana spreader that we just made and we'll stick it like that facing this way, and we take a look at that. This guy is already there in this mana pool now. See, what kind of mode are we in? Function mode. We want to be in bind mode. We're gonna bind this, and that should hopefully pull out. I'm pretty sure that'll work that way. It should pull this mana out of there and send it into the runic altar. As long as those are bound, I'm sure I think it uses whatever mana source is around. Okay, so now that we have all of this, oh man, it's a whole lot of stuff, that's for sure. We're also gonna, do we have enough living rock? We do. Okay, so now let's go back to our quest book, and this is the first like new thing that we're gonna make. So we need 4 iron ingots, we need a bunch of oak logs, and a block of redstone. This is one of the coolest things about Botania. I've been playing with Botania for years and years, and the runic crafting, the runic altar crafting methods, oh man, it's so much fun. Let's get 9 pieces of redstone, and we'll go like so. Okay, and then we just need 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we need logs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go see if we can make this pity machine frame. This is going to be the beginning of our sort of automation piece. Okay, all right, watch your way, sheep. Listen, if you sheep don't get out of the way, we're going to have a problem. All right, so all you do is you come to the runic altar and you right click. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of these. And now you see that this mana spreader is shooting mana over there. You can see it's really slow, but you can see there beside the X that we're actually making progress. You see it sort of filling up around that thing. And when this is done, we're going to have to add 1 piece of living rock, and then that recipe will be done. Okay? So let's make sure that we have plenty of burnable items for our endoflames to keep producing a little bit of mana. You see they're still burning, which is good. Throw all those down there like that. That should be able to get those fired up. We can see if they're storing any mana. No. This guy has a little bit of mana in him. Yeah, we're taking care of business. We're about halfway there. We're going to make our first thing. Okay? Pity machine frame. Awesome. Now, as soon as we get this, I think we can start making... So we need to start looking at latex production, and that's a fluid extractor. What's the story here? Yeah, I think we can make all of those different things, and that's where we're going to head next, I believe. Almost there. Let's get our piece of living rock ready. I hope you guys are okay. I mean, I feel like we've been sort of doing like a little bit of a tutorial series, and I don't know, it just seems natural for us to do it this way. If you feel like I'm being too simplistic, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll change it. Just trying to... Okay. All right. So then we can right-click that in the middle, and then all we do is right-click it with our wand, and just like that, we have made the pity machine frame. I love that. I love the fact that Valden, the mod maker, made us use the runic altar for crafting these things. I mean, I think that's so much fun. Because you can automate these through different mechanisms and things like that. Man, it's going to be lots of fun. Okay, so now we have this. Let's take a look at, what is it called? The fluid extractor. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to extract from blocks latex, because we need latex for down the road. Now, it may not make a whole lot of sense why we're going down this path, and if you want to go down a different path to get some of the other resources that we're going to need, you are certainly able, but this is the path that I'm going to go down. I'm not saying it's the right one, I'm just saying it's the one I'm going to use. So we're going to make a a latex or fluid extractor, I guess. So we need, okay, I mean, we can make all of this stuff. We have that. Let's get some of these. Let's grab a little bit more cobblestone out of here like this. Let's grab a little bit more redstone out of here like so. And let's see how much of this we can make now. So I'm going to go here, here. All right, so the first thing we want to make is a piston. Just make one. You know, I should. Okay, we're going to need to make one of those, which we can. And then, can we just make it? Yep, done. Okay, so there's our fluid extractor. Now, is this like a quest, maybe? Industrial foregoing. Are we supposed to start it yet? Okay. Oh, we could get the manual. Okay, sweet. So we could go down there, and you can see that the fluid extractor is absolutely the first thing we need to make. And then next up is going to be the latex processing unit. Okay, so the question is, where do we put this? I don't know. I don't think it really matters too much. Maybe we'll put it down. We don't need to use power for this at the moment. We're going to put this thing down like so. Okay? Yes? All right. And now all you do, it's really slow, but it's going to be all right for now, is you put yourself a piece of wood behind it. So when you put it down, you can see it's kind of like looking like it's breaking it. And if we look at this thing, we can see that we're actually extracting. Look, I'm going to show you. It's really cool if you haven't seen the back of this thing as of yet. It's got like little grinder teeth. And then it's just going to slowly grind this log down until we get lots and lots of latex out of it. So we're just going to let that run power free, which is kind of awesome. I think next episode we're going to try to maybe get some power started and some stuff like that. That'll be kind of cool. Hello, let's not just throw all our stuff around. Okay, so now this is working. Now you could also take and add multiple latex processing units to this one log if you want to sort of increase your production even further. But I'm good with doing it just like this. This is going to give us everything that we need. Okay, so the next thing we have to do in our industrial foregoing sort of chain is to make ourselves the latex processing unit. And the unfortunate thing with this is, without a doubt, we're going to need to have some power. So we're going to have to figure out power. But this is the next piece that we need to make. But before we make that, what I want to do is extract. Can I make like something super easy, like maybe a mechanism tank, just a really easy tank, basic fluid tank? Yeah, let's make one of those. Okay. We're also, let me also, while we're here messing around, grab those and we'll get these and convert those into those, and then we'll put that in there. Okay, put a little bit of coal in there. Let's start smelting those up. We're going to need those in a little bit. Okay. So I can make a tank. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a tank. Just like one of these, basic fluid tank, right? Because latex is a fluid. And then I think we might even be able to just take this guy and put it right there like so. And I think we can set this thing to extract. Is it going in there? No. We want it to... Okay, maybe that doesn't work. Okay, that's not a problem. That's actually, I was actually kind of hoping that doesn't work. Let's put this right like so, okay? Now, we're going to need some stairs because I want to make my first little bit of like basic automation for fluid transfer. Pipe. We want to make some fluid cables, which is that, and we're also going to need a wrench. Okay, so we can get one of these. Super easy. Let's make the wrench first. Okay, and this is a mod called Cyclic, which is a pretty good little mod. We could get lots of little toys and stuff like this out of this mod, and we'll probably be using it down the road a good bit. But we'll go like that. Perfect. Yeah. All right, and then we just need bricks. Okay, so we're going to need a lot more of those. But this is going to give us, and then we just need some gold nuggets, which we can make very easily. Okay, so we just need to get the rest of the bricks. Let me get the rest of these bricks. I'll be back with you in just a second. Alrighty, my friends, we are back. Okay, so we've got a couple things we want to make. So first of all, we want to make these fluid pipes. We have all the pieces that we need. Fluid cable, I guess. Let's go ahead and make 8 of those. That's going to solve this first problem, which is if we put this guy like so, and then we take this guy and click with the wrench, you see that we're now sort of in extract mode, and you can see this guy should be filling up already. Yep, so 202 millibuckets. We need 1,000 millibuckets for a bucket of this stuff, but slowly but surely it's going to be working, so that's awesome. So let's now take some of these odds and ends and sort of put them away. Now the next thing I want to make is also from the Cyclic mod called a block placer, like so. Block placer. And it's pretty simple. We just have to make a dropper. Do we have the cobblestone? No. Let's grab a couple more pieces of cobblestone. Okay. Let's eat something. Oh, man. I've been having such a good time playing Sky Bees. Now, the only problem is we haven't gotten any bees yet. Soon. Very soon. All right, so let's make a dropper. One of those. Okay. Now, we'll make a dropper. No. A dropper. Okay, then we should be able to make the block placer. Do I not have those? Okay, I thought I made those. Maybe we put them away. We did. All right, so let's go here, and now we'll make this guy. Okay, now this shouldn't require any power. I don't think it does, but we want this guy to go. Let's put a temporary block like there maybe, and then we'll put this thing like this. Okay, all right, and now I should be able to put these in there, just like that. Always on. Okay. And then we'll take this and get rid of it. So now, as soon as this block breaks, we can actually test it together, right? We can get rid of this. It should put another log right down in its spot. See how it does that instantly? And then the latex thing just keeps on keeping on, right? So now we've created an automated system where we don't need any power for either of these two devices. And slowly but surely, we'll get all the latex that we need out of those. That's going to be amazing. Okay. So now we've set the stage. We've done lots of stuff today. We set up a very simple sort of Botania outfit, little setup here. We got all the way to the Runic altar, and we've started with a couple of our very, very first machines with an ultimate goal of trying to figure out if we can automate the production of netherrack, which we need to get some redstone components. And then as soon as we have that done, I think it's bee time. Oh man, I'm so excited. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. Until next time, please remember to be cool. Be cool. See what I did there? Don't be a fool. And from my 1.16.5 Mod of Minecraft Let's Play series, where we're up in the sky getting ready to play with some bees, I guess we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.